Hey everybody, this is TJR. This video is a response to the announcement of McCartney 3 Imagined. Now this is going to be a full-length album featuring what I presume will be the entire McCartney 3 album remade by a roster of artists, including Beck, Blood Orange, Damon Albarn, St. Vincent, Phoebe Bridges, and others. And it's coming out April 16th. Now, as I look at this release, as I read about this, I keep thinking about Matt Williamson's video entitled, Is McCartney 3 Relevant? And I think about the video that I made in response to that. And as I look at this and read about this, I kind of have to ask myself, do I owe him an apology? And let me try to explain where I'm coming from with this. If the story had instead been these different artists announcing, hey, guess what? We're each going to take a shot at a song on McCartney 3. We all start recording this month, and the plan is to have McCartney 3 completely reimagined within XX amount of time frame. Then I would say that this feels like an organic, creative outgrowth of McCartney 3. Because, make no mistake, McCartney 3 Imagined, I'm going to call this M3I for short. M3I is nothing more than phase 2 of the marketing plan for McCartney 3. They've already got a release date. It's for next month. They've got cover art. They even have an advanced single with professional music video. That's already out today. So I have to really guess that conservatively, this was all in production. This is all being prepared, all being recorded potentially while McCartney 3 was still in production itself. You know, maybe halfway into production, I don't know. Maybe near the tail end, I'm not sure. But, but definitely, this was all being planned along with the release of McCartney 3. Now, I'm not saying that we won't get a cool or interesting collection of covers in April, but to me, this is really more calculating than all of those multiple color vinyl variations that marketed the album in the first place, which, like I said, I didn't mind. But at the same time, while I'm feeling this way, when I look at it just as marketing, I also think it's really bold and brilliant. It's a move that could still flop on its face next month when it comes out. But even if it does, I kind of have to applaud it for its brilliance. I mean, I never would have seen this coming. I have never seen an album marketed in this way. And I also have to say that I think that very, very, very few artists could get away with doing this. 3-4 months after the release of the album. But I think that McCartney could, because he's so well known, because he's so huge, because he's so universally loved. But at the same time, I also can't deny that my first thought after absorbing this information was that this feels, how do I put it, kind of pompous. I mean, I could understand if McCartney 3 was, say, 20 or 30 years old now. And over that time, it had acquired this very strong historical relevance. Then, having a roster of well-known artists, each remaking a track off the album, making a tribute album, essentially, because, that's what M3I is. It's a tribute album. Then I would say it makes sense. It would be a cool, interesting thing to check out. But producing and releasing a tribute of your album just 4 months after it's been out, it's kind of weird, kind of pompous, pompous in a weird kind of way. I'm probably going to get some hate for that. I think a good comparison is the Snyder Cut. You know, I'm a big comic book fan, but I'm not one of those comic book fans who's salivating over the Snyder Cut releasing later this month. I can't get excited for it. But even though I can't get all that excited for it, I'm still going to sit down and watch it just out of curiosity, and that's kind of how I feel about this. I'll listen out of curiosity, but I honestly just can't get too excited about it. The multicolored vinyl pressings as a marketing campaign and the music of McCartney 3 were two different things to me. The music was the artist's expression, and the multiple color vinyl variations was just a way to sell it. But this whole recording project, the music that it will contain, to me it just exists to sell McCartney 3. Now, having said all this, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that M3I just musically bitch slaps me across the face and proves me wrong. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier if this ends up being this inspiring continuation of one artist's creativity, and the whole world of music responds with, well, why didn't anyone try this sooner? When a major artist puts out a new release, let's all respond to their creativity by creating our own reimaginings. Now, I realize that on YouTube that is happening, and it's how a lot of musicians promote themselves on YouTube. And of course, these are live covers. But we don't see that really happening within the realm of studio recorded and released music. I mean, it has a potential to be a cool thing, but I'm just not feeling it. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer on this. Let me know what you think of this and give me your thoughts. Yeah. Wow. Anyways, those are my thoughts on this. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. If you like what I do here, be sure to click like, click subscribe, smash that bell notification icon so you can know when I release new videos. If you'd like to show that extra level of support, there's a link for my Patreon. Please click that and donate whatever you like. And if you can't do that, that's fine too. Just click like. It all helps. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.